Okay. Here. Okay, I might get this kind of wrong. Let me just move this over here. Okay, I think this is okay, kind of. Maybe? Here. That? Maybe. All right, well, I'll check it later. This is my account that I opened and is permanently banned by Lichess, despite them lying about it. They will say it's not banned. Although I'm going to go over my theory and what happened with this account. Now, I wanted to also clear up a few things because it seems like a lot of people don't understand that I don't think I'm ever going to play Magnus Carlsen. I think that I don't think I'll ever play any GM over the board, probably, because I don't think they'd let me. And so that's not what I'm trying to do. I think that probably more than anyone that I'm aware of, I have been screwed by Chess.com and Lichess both, along with a lot of other streamers who called me cheaters because I guess that's what people do now. Let me start to go over this game. But the point that I was making was that I'm trying to raise awareness as to what I view to be predatory practices by Chess.com and Lichess. I'm not on an anti-cheating crusade. I'm not Mini Kramnik. I'm somebody who's reacting to being banned in the way that an innocent person would react to being banned, by repeatedly saying, I didn't cheat. Can you please fix this problem? And the longer that I go on facing the same problem, it not being fixed, and continuing to abide by the rules set by the same websites that have screwed me, yeah, I mean, I lost my train of thought other than I feel like I'm reacting the way most people would react, which is with anger, disbelief, and by providing an excessive amount of evidence that I'm telling the truth. So we have, after, I'm sorry, I set up this account sometime in the summer. I don't know. August. I set this up in August. So for 2 years, I've been not allowed to play humans on Lichess, and they keep saying your account has no restrictions. And I'm saying this is a lie. So I open a new account, and this is the second game. So I'm just going to quickly look at this. So my opponent, what their rating is like, what's their rating? I can't even see it. It's like 1,000 or 1,200 or something. So they're a beginner of beginners. So far they've played Perfect Theory after, well, sort of, but okay. We kind of transpose into this like, well, it's not really transposing into an Open Sicilian, but okay. He's playing kind of like a Grand Prix thing, except the pawn, no, because the pawn formation is quite wrong. But okay, so at least this is equal and more or less perfectly played through 8 moves. Perfect. Okay, free of major blunders up until this point, where now I'm capable of grabbing that pawn, and I don't do it, and now I do, and it's the same idea. So now he has, but now he can defend the knight. So it's not the same idea. That was bad. I see what I'm doing, but it don't work. Now he can take, but I take his, yeah. Okay, so I overloaded the knight. I mean, that's not the same idea. It's a different idea, but it plays on the same weakness that white has. So now if he takes, then I don't win a piece depending on how he plays it, but okay. Now I win a piece, and I have no idea why I did that. I was intentionally going for moves that I didn't think I would get caught. Not cheating, but I didn't want to get caught playing too well. Yeah, I didn't want to get caught playing too well because I know that that's not allowed. Okay, so now that's not really a threat, so I should not put him in check, but I bet I do. No, I don't. Okay, that was good. Now I put him in check. Okay, now I'm really close to having something here, and I need his bishop to move because it's almost checkmate. So I get it. I get what I'm doing here. Makes sense. So yep, now I will win hit. Okay, so I still get it. I think I just guessed I thought there was more here. I think normally there would be if you were playing a human, but I'm not. I'm playing a robot. And this is my second game on this account, and I'm quite obviously playing a robot, unless you want to argue that it's someone who's just cheating, but I don't think it is. I think it's a robot. A robot that's used 1.5 minutes on 30 moves. So now he's about to checkmate me. I just have to move the rook to like c1 or something. Here, c8, I'm sorry. Oh, I might actually somehow not be able to stop this now. That's, Whoa. Okay, what do I have to even play here out of curiosity? So, okay, yeah, so this is, I'm sorry. I forgot to also add, I just got back from the doctor. I'm being treated for my Dunning-Kruger syndrome. So I forgot. I've been advised to make sure everybody knows that I'm actually delusional, and I erroneously believe myself to be good at chess. I believe that's the controversial take, is that I'm good at chess. Yeah, so he's got a checkmate in 8, and because his rating is either 1,000 or 1,200, obviously he sees this. That's a massive blunder, but it doesn't matter because I only have 7 seconds left on the clock. I think I probably would still win this position against somebody who is actually rated 1,000. I think I would. If I had a mouse at least, but I didn't in this game because I was playing from a new laptop with a new IP in a new location that Lichess had no record of. So they have zero way to automatically know that this is me, zero way at all. And yet on my second game, I'm obviously playing a robot. Now, that's in the mind of somebody suffering very badly from Dunning-Kruger syndrome. So please, if you're watching this later, feel free to comment and correct the record. Just be specific, because there have been a lot of controversial delusions I've had lately, but it's unclear what they are. Like it seems like people are really picking up on these delusions more so than ever before, especially when I'm talking about things like my opinion about something or something like that. So it's always really hard to tell, like, oh, what is, I know that I'm hallucinating, but am I hallucinating like this was a good game? It's so hard to tell. So, okay, now this is my third game against an even worse player. Third game on a new account, new IP address, new location, new laptop. Never played from this laptop before. So, I have a theory as I go through this game. Obviously, it's going to be a robot playing against me. You get that idea. So I have a theory that last year, this is a delusion of mine, by the way. That was clear. So I have this delusion that last year, both Lichess and Chess.com changed the way that they catch people who are cheating. And the way that they changed specifically was by having all new players play robots who are supposed to be a certain strength. And although I do want to warn anybody who's listening to this delusion that there's also about a 60% chance I'm right, and that's being pretty conservative. But I've been wrong a lot in my life, for instance, about my Dunning-Kruger syndrome. For so many years, I believed that it was others who were delusional, not myself. Now I'm starting to really notice, wow, I can't believe how much of a victim I've been. And I love being a victim, which makes it so confusing. There's nothing I love more than being a victim. The two things I do almost all day long are exaggerate my ability to play chess and just kind of hang out hallucinating about this, that, what I'm going to do for dinner. Okay, I think I thought I had checkmate here, but I don't. I probably would against not a robot, but for the 500th time, we are playing a robot. So I am winning, and I'm not in danger of being checkmated, not quite yet. So here, basically he has to play knight d5 or knight c6. Plays knight c6. Check. Okay, I'm just looking for key moves in case there are any that would feed into my delusion, because that's ultimately the only thing that matters to me, is to appease myself. Now I have to play rook to c1, I can almost guarantee that I mouse slipped there because I'm using a tracking pad. So I probably did that. Not probably, that's definitely a mouse slip. So I allowed a mate in one. Sad, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is here. And so I lose my second or third game in a row signing up for a new account. So it's very interesting because then what happened is I think I won 23 consecutive games. I think. And then, now that might sound like something that you couldn't do unless you were cheating, but my ELO was 846 and I've beaten a player rated 2000 over the board. So I should be able to win 23 consecutive games at least. So this is game number 4 and I've lost the first 3. The first one I lost because of the reset. The server reset. It was that day that I made this account. Okay, now he blunders, but I bet I developed a knight. No, look at that. Look how aware I am. Amazing. No, I'm just joking. I mean that, well, sort of. Okay, develop castle, pop out like a rock star. Oh, I pop out to the side, then like a rock star. Now his bishop is trapped. This game is over. Yeah, okay, the game is over. The game is over. I have announced. It's still a robot, but the game is over. And oh, this is the game that I played 99.9% accuracy or whatever. Thank you. This is all these games are recorded, and half of them are on my Patreon, which is free to join today. Please join my Patreon. Help me in my battle against Dunning-Kruger. I don't know that I need it, but you know that I do. Okay, here we go. Now I can take that pawn, or better yet, I can take that. No. Oh, I didn't even take there. Look. When I was playing this game, I said I'm going to make a move I wouldn't usually make so that they won't trace the game to me, which is funny. Because then I did that, and I played, what is the accuracy here? 99% accuracy with an 8 cent pawn loss. So I recorded that from 2 angles, 3 angles. with a screen capture behind the shoulder, and then from my side, as well as having 2 audio recordings of it, and my my computer's you know, when you press all the buttons at once. God damn it. All right, going back. Happy election day. Please vote. If you're watching this instead of voting, then please remember that if you do decide to vote, you can write my name in for any, or better yet, every election spot. All right, so then I'm going to skip over some games now. That was my 99% accuracy game. Thank you. So, and let's repeat for the crowd in the future, hello future, that I'm playing on a new account, and Lichess is of the stated opinion that that my account has no restrictions on it, and yet every game so far that I've played has featured moves that I have not seen in over a year. So I win. Then I won, and then I won a game. Here's a draw. Look at that. Let's look at that quickly. All right. Okay, so it's a draw, but I was losing. I was going to lose this game. Yeah. Which shows you just how hard it is to play at the 1200 level if you've been banned. Now, of course, we must remember that I'm not actually banned. I'm having a delusion, a prolonged hallucinatory state that's much akin to being sober and a middle-class American in his 30s who is playing chess online, which can be so dangerously close to seeming sane that don't let me fool you. Just don't let me fool you. For my sake, please. Friends don't let friends suffer from Dunning-Kruger disease alone. They usually send them to an institution and then pretend that it was for the benefit of the person who they are damning to a life of boredom. So this is a nice move, actually. It's not the best move, but I take because after the sequence of captures, to illustrate, da 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 da. You know, like Curb Your Enthusiasm, da 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 da. Okay, there we go. That's what would happen, and I would be winning by 4, which would be almost enough unless my opponent has Shohei Ohtani or is a robot. Unfortunately, my opponent is a robot. Okay, so now this looks good, but my opponent is a robot. All right, now what to do when they come for you, bad boys. So now I do a little dance here. Dance, dance, dance. Okay. All right. And as I continue to dance, 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 I'm going around to deliver the Arabian mate. It's called an Arabian mate. Well, okay. Let me demonstrate the Arabian mate. Da 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 da. This is the Arabian mate right there. Lovely. You learn more about your checkmates today by visiting Lichess, who has been lying to me for 3 years and tarnishing my reputation quite directly. And go to their Learn tab up at the top, where you can practice your checkmates in 1s, 2s, and any other number you, unlike myself, may be able to count to. It's been very hard to find anything to do other than obsess over my delusions. Okay, and here we go. And now I'm going back and forth, much like one might go back and forth over whether or not they're being gang-stalked by members of a criminal syndicate, or perhaps friendly family and neighbors. And I continue to search for meaning in life, but it's still very empty for me. And my opponent I'm just joking. I'm joking. Everything's going well, actually. I'm good. I even applied for a job with Chess.com with the understanding that I only did that in a fervent state of delusion, fervor. So, okay. Well, luckily, my opponent, whose rating corresponds to that of half a beginner, ran out of time. Oh, yeah. 64 moves, playing 67% accuracy. So, that's so typical of games at the 1100 rating range, is to play 64 moves, but to have a few blunders in there. Or from my perspective, it is so typical of games at the 1100 rating range to precede victories against Stockfish level 6 on Lichess. One game you might be playing like a 2000, the next like 2100. It is just so typical. Then that game's available on my Patreon. You can see that. That game's available on my Patreon. You can see that. It's not very interesting. There's better stuff in here. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. All right, so I won 23 consecutive games. I played 95% accuracy in this game, which I filmed from 3 different angles, recorded the audio from 2 different angles, not with the intention of becoming a professional chess player that will sit across from the table of Etienne Becreux next week, but rather somebody who is trying to advertise their playing strength for the purposes of illustrating how obviously correct I am that I'm playing robots. You see, so don't be confused. I think so much of this comes down to people thinking that my delusions are intentionally provocative. My delusions only are incidentally provocative. It is, in fact, not a mission for me, but just a kind of my pastime to indulge in these delusions. And now I have, that. Oh, I didn't play it. Whoa, what am I doing? There we go. That's better. All right, now take and then push C4. Look at this. I'm cheating right now. How am I doing it? Like the last 3 years have been like that. Like what can I do to prove I'm not cheating? And then people are like, oh, let's see. He's gonna cheat, and I have to figure out how. So I pin his queen. So yeah, this is not a super convoluted trick. This is me being pissed off for a reason that anybody who likes to play chess would be pretty goddamn pissed off. Okay, here we go. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And goddamn. And he actually doesn't really have anything here, although he's quite close. I'm gonna play G5. Yeah, it's okay. All right, that's fine. And then why didn't I play G5 though? Okay, and now I'm gonna checkmate him. Yeah, it's checkmate too. Oh no, he blocked. And see, when I played over the board, that's like the exact same move that I missed. But I was still suspected of cheating. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a short stream, by the way. I've just been given a tranquilizer by my state appointed assistant. I hired an assistant, by the way. My case manager hired one for me. That's just a joke. Just a joke. I'm doing quite well. I am doing quite well. I'm doing very well. If anybody would like to challenge me, this account is called Stash OC, STACHE. O is an U. It's not an O. It's an U. So Stash OC. You can challenge. I accept all challenges all the time. And for me, I'm indulging in my delusion fairly. You can be dishonest with me, gaslight me for a couple years, and intentionally exclude me from things that you are contractually obligated to not only include me in, but make me feel like I'm welcome. You don't have to do that. You can lie to me constantly. I would recommend you never stop lying to me. But if you're the kind of person that takes things seriously, like jobs or relationships, you theoretically could talk to me like I am equal to or close to the value of human beings. Of course, I'm not. As we all know, I am living in a fever dream that is very similar to the film Cat's Cradle. Film Cat's Cradle. All right, so I won 22 games in a row. Now, my belief is that chess.com no longer has you play against human beings when you sign up. I don't think that happens on Lichess. I believe that what we are dealing with is... Okay, wait, let me rephrase this. On chess.com, I think when you sign up for an account, they match you against robots straight up. I think as Lichess, it's more of a like play as you go kind of thing. At least that's what I've invented with my fervent imagination in the heightened state of delusion. Nobody knows what it's caused by, only that I'm delusional about something. It's unclear what, as I refuse to watch my videos, despite being a harsh, if not the harshest critic of them. I hope that makes sense. I know it does not, as I'm suffering from a delusion. All right, so my rating goes up to 1,500, etc. And then, okay, so then I lost there finally. So Cheester, and I played D star. So let's look at the last game that I played. I won in a completely dead position, lost position. I'm sorry. I don't want to use any language that will make me have a flare-up related to my delusion. I played 78%. My opponent played 81%, although I imagine that most, if not all, of what I read out loud is actually something that I scribbled using a packet of ketchup that I obtained at a Perkins. Okay, now I made some room for my queen with that move. And then I wrote with the ketchup, "Where's mommy?" He does not take the pawn. I will take it back. I don't know at what rating range you start to notice. This is obviously a robot. I'm not sure because people, I'm not sure that I've played a human being in 3 years, at least. And no one will play me, maybe ever again. So this is as good as it gets for somebody with a delusion. What happened here? What is this? What is this madness? Wait, hold up, hey? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? I don't know. This trackpad doesn't actually work very well at all. It really doesn't. It's bad. It's quite awful. What? I don't remember trying to lose, although I only remember trying to learn. I don't remember trying to lose, but it certainly feels like I was trying to lose this game. It's very weird. I was probably cheating as some type of new satirical form of content that I invented. Okay, here we go. And then check, check. Nice little comeback here. He had 8 seconds left. Oh, uncovered check. Da, 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 da. And then it takes him, okay, a second. Now I do that to try to dirty flag him, but unfortunately, it was at this point in the game that I realized I was playing a robot. To flag a robot, it's incredibly hard. Going for stalemate. He has a checkmate in 2, and then... Oh, I lost. Oh, I lost that game. Okay. And that was the end of the run. Good times. All right, so now let's play a game. I will wait to see if anybody does decide to challenge me. Well, let's do a couple puzzles for fun. I think I did get over 2,000 in puzzles on this account. Yes, I did. Okay, let's give it a go. All right, best move for black. Yeah. Okay, so I see that a piece is pinned. So if I take, he takes the queen. No. So I check first and then I take. Or, yeah, so I check first. This works. It wants me to do that first. No, what? Okay, I believe it. I was just trying to be overconfident for effect. All right, white to move. White to get in the zone, auto zone. So the problem with checking with the queen is that the king then takes the pawn. Indeed. Oh, I see. Okay, so I check with the rook. I don't know how to draw arrows. So I check on that square with the rook. And because the king can't move, the bishop captures on h8, and then I play bishop h6, and then he can come back though. Yeah. So that seems wrong. Why don't I immediately play bishop? Wait, I said. Then he just comes back. Why don't I play rook? Why don't I play... Wait, so he could... Oh, wait, why don't I play... Oh, wait, why don't I play rook f1? Can he checkmate me? Oh, wait, the queens. The queens are looking at each other the whole time and I didn't even notice? Unacceptable. So maybe I actually do check with the queen on... Check with the queen on c8. King captures. Then I don't see anything. I just don't see nothing. So I just take with the queen. Am I winning then? Or maybe I do play rook f. Yeah, maybe I do. I'm going to play this move, even though I think it's extremely wrong. I'm just joking. I think it's right. It's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. Okay. I don't see the follow-up here. Did I have it right the whole time? That's funny. So now, why did I play that move, though, is my question. That's my question. Why did I play that move? Now, what? What is this? I don't get it, man. I guess I played this move. Okay, so it's the exact same move that I suggested. Oh, look at that. Okay, and then I queen. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. The whole it was the that. Okay, so now okay, so okay, so I check with the queen on a5. That looks too obvious to not impulsively do, and it's correct. Okay, so now I can go for the fork because he's pinned. Yeah. That's correct. All right. Did you like that? Did you like that? That was an impersonation. I hope you enjoyed that impersonation. I've been working on that one for an extremely long time. So now I can just capture the pawn as though it is a flag to be captured. Very stupid joke going on today. Many of them, in fact, many. Very stupid jokes. Do I do this? Nope. All right, an incredibly stupid joke to be celebrated. What? This. Okay, then that. All right, and there we go. Good. Okay, and now we will play that move, and I will continue to play random moves at this point. That's it. Okay, it was defending the knight. Just getting a little overconfident there. Now I can play bishop to h6, and I will, because it is what I impulsively do, and that's correct. And now I will take the pawn, or I will take his pawn and push mine. Okay, I think I have checkmate. No, I don't. Okay, I got it. All right, back over 2100. The way that I said that is not mandatory. You never have to say 100, kind of like that. Why don't I threaten a check? No. No, don't threaten. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here. No, I don't know. I'm gonna pretend like I never even looked at that puzzle, play a game of Blitz, then I'm gonna head off for the night. I thought it was important to stream because I think things have gotten a little out of hand with what is obviously someone's attempt to, I don't want to say gaslight because I've been gaslit and it's a lot more severe than this. This is just like a group of people who maybe mistakenly and almost like not in a psychopathic manner have believed me to be an overconfident to the point of intolerable entity. I get that almost, if that makes sense. The problem is that I'm just pissed off at chess.com and Lichess. I'm not lobbying to play Magnus. I'm just complaining. And on the internet, why? Yeah, I'm complaining on the internet. Like this is how is this a new, shocking? Like people are like, wait, hang on a second. Someone's complaining on the internet? No, you can't do that. You can't complain on the internet. No. I've never seen that before. He's complaining on the internet. No. You can't do that. All right, he resigned. New opponent. All right. And then Lichess is like, your account is, I think Lichess doesn't even read anything. I think they've never seen anything I've ever sent them. I think they just have AI respond. And they're like, no, your account's not limited and you cheated, because I think that children operate Lichess. And I mean that very literally. I think like 14-year-olds are operating Lichess. And I think that they operate their website in a way that that yields their power as a like for personal grudges, which are born out of perhaps nothing because they're children. So even though like I think people are incredibly stupid, the people at Lichess are much dumber than stupid. Um, they're they're just barely human, just barely. Um, and I apologize for my delusion of saying that. But as we all know, that delusion is in fact born out of genuine and extremely disturbing circumstance. All right, now is he going to capture with the knight or with the bishop? Is the question saying that a bit ambiguously. All right, now the problem with this move, as I see it, well, it's not really a problem, but I'm going to play this. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna sacrifice. Now, if this is a robot, I'll probably lose because this is an unsound sacrifice. But if it's a human, okay. Let's try to take advantage of the possibility, however remote, that this is in fact a human. So the TLDR, for those of you who normally catch my streams, I'm just kidding, is that I believe we are dealing with a new wave of anti-cheat detection with Lichess and Chess.com that matches you against robots automatically when you sign up. I believe that Lichess has extremely effective anti-cheat detection. I just believe that they ban an incredible amount of innocent people, lie about it, and lack any even tiny amount of professionalism to recognize how shamelessly tyrannical their business practices are. There's the Groundhog's Day of moves, is it not? I've proven over and over and over again, both with and without being prompted, that I'm not cheating. Not so that I can play Magnus for the 10th time of the stream, because I don't believe I ever will. I don't believe any professional will ever play me, especially right now, as my delusions are really first and foremost in all of our minds, I hope. But for the purpose of spreading awareness that these predatory, in my opinion, practices are going on, I guess that's it. I tried, but at the end of the day, I was meant to fall in love and I didn't. I didn't find my moral tyranny. Maybe in another lifetime I'll come back and I'll be Dave Foley of News Radio. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. The guy from Kids in the Hall. Maybe I'll come back as Andy Dick, and these delusions will continue. I don't know. But I'm in a good place and I'm safe. That's what counts. Happy election day. And if I have to escape the country, I will do so via the Dakotas. Good night and good luck. And I can no longer read the YouTube chat because I have been universally refused any attempts to work with any or every other human being that streams chess or is human in the last 3 years. Good night and good luck. God damn it. God. Stop streaming.